let you know when to press play on that. Today, what we're going to do is ride the wave of energy. We're going to let it go where it goes and see what happens. It's likely that some sweat will be involved. It's also likely that some longer holds will be involved. And as we move through, the invitation is that we let this be a time to be with what is and to explore what may be. So if you're using oil, go ahead and grab a little bit of that. Drop onto your palm or use the roller ball. Bring your playlist up and push play at the beginning in 3, 2, 1. Rub the palms together, find a seated position, tall spine. Hold hands up towards the face. Breathe in deeply through the nose. And all the way out through the mouth. Let the eyes close if that feels good. One more time, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Release hands toward the lap or the thighs, whatever point you feel ready to do that. And let the breath come back to its natural rhythm and pace. Give yourself permission to be here. Whatever it is that you need to do after this class, allow that to be after. And leave it in the future. And whatever happened before these moments, and let them be in the past. Attune to your senses. Smell. Taste. Touch. Sound. Even though the eyes are closed, sight. And then add to those an awareness of where your body is in space. Sense the room around you. Take hands towards the sky, breathe in. You can leave the eyes closed if that feels possible for you. Interlace the fingers, roll palms up, shoulders away from ears. Reach through the palms, inhale, and with the exhale, just take the whole top of the body towards the right. And stay right there for one more breath. Inhale up through center, and then exhale, other side. One more breath, stay there. Come up to center, breathe in deeply, exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind the body. There are a couple cracks there, that felt good. And then slowly unwind the torso just a little bit. And we're just starting, so let this be an exploration of what the body feels like right now. Not so much trying to get anywhere. Consider bringing the chin towards the chest for this last full breath. And then either take the hands up or simply unwind. Inhale. And opposite side with the exhalation. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind the body. Just invite, suggest, inquire. No forcing. Consider bringing chin towards the chest. If you haven't already done so, breathe into the side of the neck. And then come back to center, the breath in. Bring hands to the earth, knees under hips, tabletop position. Spread the fingers really, really wide. Press all 10 toenails into the earth. Inhale, look forward, belly drops. Exhale, round the spine deeply. Chin to chest, belly to spine, pelvic floor rises. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. We move through this several more times. Begin to cultivate Ujjayi breath. Slight constriction in the throat. In and out through the nose. 2 more times. Sometimes called ocean breath because of the sound that it makes. Last one. Maybe wiggle a little bit. Come back to neutral. Tuck the toes. Send the hips back. Take the hands really, really far ahead of you and come onto the fingertips. So you're in this sort of modified child's pose. Perhaps the forehead comes to the earth, perhaps it does not. But create space between each of the vertebrae and the spine. Open up the bottom of the feet. The spaces between the toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, untuck the feet. Take the hips down. Walk the fingers forward a little bit more, breathe in. And then with the breath out, walk the hands to the right side. Keep the hips on the heels. So you're just opening into the side of the body. Breathe in between each of the ribs. Into the soft space between the hip and the ribs. As you exhale, come back to center, fill the body completely, and move to the opposite side with the breath out. Last one. Come back to center, exhale. Inhale forward, tuck toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. If the heels are touching, make more space between the hands and the feet until the heels don't touch. Hamstrings feel tight, bend the knees. Consider bending the right knee. And then the left. Be here now is something that we say a lot in yoga circles. Come to a neutral position, please. Bend the knees, take the belly toward the thighs. Reach the tailbone way high up. Exhale, straighten the legs. Right leg reaches high. Inhale. Look under the left armpit. Consider bending the right knee. Be gentle with yourself still. Last breath in and out. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, right foot down on the earth. Press into the fingertips. Inhale, left leg up. Look underneath the right armpit. Maybe bend the left knee. One more breath in and out. And then come to center. Both feet flat on the earth. Look toward the top of the mat with the breath in. And find your way there with the breath out. Bend the knees enough so that the belly can rest. Let the head hang heavy. Be here now sounds really, really nice. Consider swaying side to side. And it is. But what does that actually mean to you? How do you do that? What stops you from doing that? Where do you go when you're not where you are? Come back to center. Straighten the legs any amount. Inhale deeply. Hands to the earth. Exhale. With the next breath in, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And I'll offer for all of us that we stay with that space of inquiry. That we started at the beginning, riding the wave of right now, right here. What's going on right now, right here. And that we add to that a layer of curiosity. Open ourselves up to understand what exactly stands in the way, at least some of the time, from being in the only place that anything can ever happen. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One Om. Inhale. Hands to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Flat back, breathe in. Left foot back, breathe out. Down onto the left knee. Hands up, breathe in. Go back as far as feels good. Hands to the earth, breathe out. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend it. Reach the hips forward. Exhale, straighten. One more time like that. Left hand stays where it is, right hand reaches up. Stay there, exhale. Reach up through the fingertips, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Lift the back knee up. Spiral the feet parallel to one another. Forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. One more time, flat back, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, flat back, left toes, back of the mat. Spiral into the ball of the right foot. Drop down to the right knee. Hands reach, inhale. Down to the earth, exhale. Straighten the left knee. Inhale, forward. Exhale, straighten. One more time like that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, forward. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand comes up. Stay there. Consider looking up. Breathe in. Hand to the earth. Exhale. Left leg back. Stay in a high plank. Engage the lower belly toward the spine. Engage the thighs so the kneecaps lift. Knees if you desire. Lift one leg up if you desire. Soften your gaze. Be here now. One leg down, the other leg up if you've chosen that option. Soften the jaw. What does it feel like to be here now? Lower the foot down. Full breath in. Shift weight forward. Lower yourself halfway or all the way. Tops of the feet are flat. Inhale, heart rises. Downward facing dog, exhale. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Consider bending the knees with the inhale and straightening with the exhale. Last time. Look to the top of the mat, breathe in. Find your way there, and breathe out. Flat back, inhale deeply. Tuck the chin slightly, fold forward. Rise all the way up, inhale deeply. Go back if it feels good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feel into your body now. Notice the sensations that you're feeling. Feel your feet flat on the earth. Lift the toes. Shift the weight. Ground yourself in. Beautiful. Drink the energy of the earth up through you, like as though you were a straw, and you can feel the entirety of your existence in the form of your body, moving toward the center, this moment, right now. Stay here. Inhale, hands up. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step left leg back, leave right foot where it is. Hands rise toward the sky. Stay here, high lunge. Maybe, just maybe, interlace the fingers. Pointer fingers stay open, pointing towards the sky. Maybe go back. One more full inhale. Hands to the earth. Exhale. Straighten the front knee. Inhale, bend. Look forward. Exhale, straighten. Look toward the navel. Last one. Bend the right knee. Walk hands between the feet, parallel them. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, walk hands forward, send hips back. Wide leg. Long forward fold. It's kind of a variation of a down dog and a puppy. Wide legs, I'm not sure. All I know is it feels good. And sometimes that's what's needed. 2 more breaths. It might feel good if you bend the knees on the inhale and reach forward a little bit more. And then straighten the legs with the exhale. Last one. Hands underneath shoulders with the breath in. Turn the left toes towards the front of the mat. Onto the ball of the right foot. Inhale, sweep hands up. High lunge. Stay here or interlace the fingers. Reach up. Maybe go back. Breathe. Last one. Exhale, hands to the earth. Straighten the left knee. Gaze toward the belly button. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, straighten. Last one. And that back foot, the heel can be down or up. Just exploring, curious. Bend the front knee, pick the back leg up, step forward. And fold. Maybe sway from side to side a little bit. Perfect. Find a flat back. Grab hold of the big toes with the peace fingers, or you can slip the hands under the feet, but what I'd like to have happen here is for your spine to be tall and for there to be some tension that's happening in the arms. Right? So if your hands are underneath the feet, gently press down into the hands and reach up. If you're holding on to the toes, gently reach the chest up. If you're holding onto your legs, same thing. Gently reach up. Let there be some tension there. Shoulders away from ears, shoulder blades down the spine. One more. And release. Bend the knees. Take the hands toward the sky, Utkatasana. Breathe. You don't have to be happy about it. You don't have to be angry about it. You don't have to feel any particular way at all. But consider what it might feel like to sink a little more into this moment. Yeah. Perfect. You got 2 more breaths. Maybe, just maybe, you want to lift the heels up. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to be standing. You get to decide. On your next exhale, heels down, rise, inhale, reach up, go back, hands behind the back, interlace fingers, arrange the body first, full deep breath in, fold forward, let the arms rinse, bend knees, inhale, hands to the sky, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the earth, straighten the legs. Bend the knees, inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold. One more time. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stay in chair pose. Do you ever have those days when you feel like you keep trying to sit down and you just can't? Or those moments in life where it's like, I'm trying to be here. I just keep getting so distracted. Me too. One more breath. This time, fold forward. And then find a flat back. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Down dog is where we meet. Maybe you want to jump back and lower down. Maybe you want to do something else. Listen to you. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Shake the head out. Lift the left arm up with the inhale, and with the exhale, reach for the right foot or thigh, calf, somewhere in the right leg. Root down into the earth. Do the right hand, both feet. Maybe look up underneath of the right armpit. One more. If you're a little wobbly, that's okay. With the exhale, release that. Right hand up. And exhale, hold on to the left leg or foot, whatever works for you. One more breath there. And let that go. Pick the right foot up, place it about
about halfway up the mat, a little bit further than halfway. Turn the toes so that they're facing the wide edge of the mat. And then take the right hand up. Just a modified side plank. Optionally here, you can come onto the pinky toe side of the left foot. And if that feels good, lower the hip down, hand down with the exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. 2 more. Or just stay where you're at for 2 breaths. Breathe into the hip. Beautiful. Come back up. Step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left foot forward. Find the space that feels good to you. And then turn the left foot so that it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. The toes are pointing toward the long side. Maybe you want to come onto the pinky toe side of the right leg. Maybe not. If you wish to, with the exhale, hand comes down, hip comes down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Last one. Turn toes, hand to the earth, down dog. Vinyasa if you want it. And down dog's where we meet. And now this is a really fun spinal roll. You can come down onto your knees if you want to see me do it, but basically what's going to happen is you start rising up onto the tiptoes with the inhale and round the entire chest before coming forward and looking forward, and then reverse that action as you move back into downward facing dog. So just coming up high, hips down. There you go. Undulating, undulating. Yeah. Good job. 2 more. As if a river of energy is moving through you. It's a wave that's coming from the feet all the way to the crown of the head and then back out into the sea. Perfect. Come back into downward facing dog or stand downward facing dog the next time you get there. Look towards the top of the mat with the inhale. Step the right foot forward. Stand the ball of the left foot. Take the hands toward the sky. Breathe in. With the exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. And we dynamically move here. So first, as you inhale, push up through the legs and the arms. Exhale, hands down. Great. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders away from ears. Last one. Right hand towards the back leg. Left hand reaches up. Keep the right knee tracking towards the center line, right hip away from shoulder. Last deep inhale here. With the exhale, right elbow or left elbow to right knee, or maybe the hand comes outside of the leg. And then the other reaches up. Maybe that feels really good to you. Maybe you want to take the right hand behind the body. Maybe that feels great. Maybe you want to dive the left arm under and bind. Gaze can be up at the sky or down towards the earth. You've got 1 more full cycle of breath here. And then gently unwind. Step the right leg back. Lower down, halfway or all the way. Heart rises, deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Full exhale. 3 breaths. If you're feeling hot, you can curl your tongue and breathe in over the rolled tongue, out through the nose. Perfect. You stay where you're at. I'm changing sides. On the next breath out, step the left foot towards the front of the mat. Inhale, hands toward the sky. Exhale, right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Strong legs. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Still in the twist. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down, knee bends. Last time. And now, right palm up, left hand alongside or along the back leg. Breathe into the right front hip flexor. Last inhale here. With the exhale, right elbow towards knee or right hand to the earth, left hand up. Stay there. Or maybe bring the top hand behind if that feels good. Reach underneath. You might be different on one side than the other. It's okay. Last breath. And unwind. Hands to the earth. High plank. Lower down halfway or all the way. Lift the heart up. Breathe in deep, 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 deep. Lower belly towards spine. Exhale into downward facing dog. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one. Look towards the top of the mat. Inhale. Step the right foot towards the front of the mat. Spiral the back foot flat. Right heel bisects the arch of the left foot. Inhale. Left hand up. Warrior 2. So check and make sure that the right knee is either above or behind the right ankle. Right knee tracks toward the center toe. And you press down to all 4 corners, right? Feet don't have corners, right? But really, each side of the heel and the ball of the big toe and pinky toe. Make your legs so strong you feel a little bit of a rise in the inner ankle bone. Hands open. Look. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, side angle. Elbow on knee or hand to the earth inside. And endeavor to make your hips be in line with the shoulders. So versus being high up, drop the hip down, keep the back leg strong. If you want to, extended side angle, left hand over head. One more. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, straighten the legs, turn towards the center. Okay. This is a really, 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 really fun breath. We're going to do it once on this side, and then we're going to do it again after we do the other side. So here's how it works. 3 cycles. Three parts of the inhale. So you break your inhale up so it sounds like, yeah? And then you exhale
all at once. And it looks like so. You can move your feet wherever feels good to you. I like them a little bit wide. Inhale, hands up. One part, wide. Second part, up. Third part, last part. Cool? Inhale, hands up. Three more. Last one. Rise up. Turn the toes out. Goddess. You can bring the thumb to the first finger if you wish. And breathe. Maybe go side to side. Maybe do a little dance. Who knows? Breathe. Feel the body. Sense yourself alive. 2 more breaths. If there's someplace you're not going, now's a good time to go there. Last one. Inhale. And then straighten the legs, fold forward, feet parallel with the exhale. Take the hands from side to side, the torso from side to side. Just allow yourself to wiggle it out a little bit. And then come to the center. Full deep breath in, exhale, bend the right knee. Keep the left foot on the earth. Inhale up through center. Exhale, other way. Inhale up through center. Right knee bend. Couple more. If you want to take the hands up, you can have them at heart center. Last time, you can even do a fun ninja move. That one makes me happy. Come to center. Turn the left toes towards the other side of the mat. Check that the left heel bisects the arch of the right foot. Bend the left knee, rise up, warrior 2. Same thing, yeah? Root down through the entirety of the feet. Strengthen the leg, feel a lift in the inner ankle bone. Let the knee track out. Arms open. Breathe. Soften your jaw. I always find it difficult when yoga teachers say smile, because maybe I don't feel like smiling. But what I do encourage, last breath, is that you just soften your jaw. It's a lot of tension, man. Elbow toward the knee or the earth, right hand up. You can stay right there. You can take the hand down, drop the hip down, and take the arm overhead if you wish. Breathe. Feel an opening in the inside of the left leg. On the next inhale, rise up. Straighten the legs. Come back to center. Maybe you shake it out a little bit. Yeah. This is like one of my favorite unofficial asana. It's like tire sail guy or whatever. Yeah. Again, that 3-part breath with release. This is the last time we're going to do it. I encourage you to draw into your awareness anything that you have noticed so far, if you've been on the inquiry, that pulls you out of the moment you're in, where it's something that happened before or something you're afraid is going to happen in the future, whatever it is. Find that energy. And if it's available for you to gather it up with the breath and throw it down because you don't need it, do that. 9 times. Begin. Last one. Stay there. Turn the toes out. Come on up. Bring hands to thighs. Create a little bit of tractioning. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Right shoulder in. Inhale up through center. Exhale. Left shoulder in. Inhale. Right shoulder in. Let the breath out. Center. Last one, or last cycle. Come to center. Keep the legs strong. Bring the hands up. 3 breaths. Long, complete. Hips sink down. Last one. Hands to the earth. Parallel the feet, straighten the legs. Yogi choice. We've got about 6 breaths or so to play with. So maybe you walk the hands between the legs. Maybe you hold on to the big toes. Maybe you walk the hands forward. Find what feels good to you and do that. Oh, you look great. Stay with the breath. If you're doing something that has sides, a right side and a left side, make yourself even now. Great work. And then bring hands under the shoulders. Turn left toes towards the front of the mat. Spiral into the ball of the right foot. Step the left leg back. High plank. Breathe. Now, you can stay right here. You can come down onto the knees. You can rest in child's pose. Optionally, come down onto the right forearm and then left forearm. Right hand, left hand. Right forearm, left forearm. Right hand, left hand. A couple more times. Right forearm, left forearm. Right hand, left hand. Last one. Down, down, up, up. Full breath in. Shift weight forward. Lower down. Lift the heart. Inhale. Child's pose. Exhale. Forehead rests on the earth. Rock the head from side to side a couple of times. Come back to your intention. Bring yourself up to a seated hero pose. So you're sitting on your heels. And then bring your hands and place the fingers, place your palms on the earth with the fingers pointing towards the knees. You can come up as much as feels good to you. Spread the fingers out nice and wide.
And feel into your forearms, your wrists. For me, it feels good today to make a little bit of a swaying, circling sort of motion. For you, something else may feel good. A couple more. And then come up, shake the hands out, interlace the fingers, and just kind of roll them from side to side. Perfect. Open them up. A couple different directions. Great. Find your way back into downward facing dog, please. Home stretch of active movement. Couple of opportunities here. Take a full deep inhale. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. One more like that. Deep inhale. Perfect. Take the right leg up towards the sky. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breathe out. Reach it up. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breathe out. Last time. Reach it up. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breathe out. And now knee to left elbow. Nose. Right elbow. Nose. Left. One more time. Nose. Right. Reach it up. Stretch. Bend the knee. Roll the hip open. If you want to, you can come all the way over to a wild thing. I've got the wall assisting me right now. Breathe. And then with your next exhale, come all the way back around. Place the right foot outside of the right hand. Now, options here. Stay right where you're at. Yeah? And let it feel super good. Maybe, just maybe, you want to walk the hand to the outside of the right foot. Come up onto the tip toe. Maybe you want to make a shelf of that right, at the right elbow, bend the right elbow. Maybe stretch the right foot out. Active through the toes. Shift the weight forward. Left leg reaches up, perhaps. One more breath. Perfect. Come on down if you're up into anything. Downward facing dog. Breathe. A lot, a lot, a lot. So what I notice about me is that one of the things that keeps me out of the moment that I'm in is that I'm so freaking serious about what might happen. Maybe you get that way too. It's a really interesting position. Take the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Reach up, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Last time like that. Knee to nose. And now, right elbow, nose, left elbow, nose, right elbow, nose, left elbow. Reach it up, inhale. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. And maybe, just maybe, flip your dog. Wild thing. I've got wall interference today. Feels kind of nice though, I gotta be honest. Ain't that the way? Sometimes there's interference in life and it feels nice if we let it. Last deep breath. Come all the way back through. Left foot outside of left hand. Now, you can choose to be right here. Great place to be. Maybe, just maybe, you want to start working the shoulder underneath the hamstring. And maybe you want to take the hand outside of the left foot. Maybe like that, and you want to come onto the tiptoes. Make a shelf by bending the elbows. Reach the left foot forward. Shift weight forward. Lift the right leg up. Reach through both feet. When you're ready to, bring the feet back down. Come on out of that bad boy. Downward facing dog. In through the nose. Out nose or mouth. In through the nose. Out nose or mouth. Perfect. I'm going to find the way up into the top of the mat, but if you're someone who's like, I have a little bit left in me, and I want to move, and I want to sweat just a little bit more, donkey kicks, right? Kick your own butt, just a little bit. My hair is wild. Yeah, really good, really good. Shift the weight forward into the hands, grip the earth. Take a couple more. And then find your feet outside your hands. So some of you are gonna feel like, great, Malasana, I love it. And some of you are gonna feel like, I can't stand this. Just like every moment that ever is, it's not gonna last forever. What's here for you now? Maybe you wiggle, maybe you move, maybe you're sitting on a block, yeah? If your feet don't touch the ground, your heels don't touch the ground, help yourself out, man, have a block. Nothing special happens when your heels can touch, but make your spine tall as you can. Soften your jaw. Couple breaths. And now you can stay here, or the very last arm balance option is to take crow here. If you want that, you can stay right here. Plant the palms, wrap elbows in toward the body, knees close to the armpits, as close as you can get them. Look forward, shift the weight forward, and think about maybe picking one or the other foot up, right? Alternately, you can stand half or forward fold, bring knees to the back of the arms, set the gaze forward, shift the weight forward, draw the lower belly in and up, and breathe. Couple more breaths. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yep. Worst thing that can happen is you're going to fall toward the floor. You won't fall further, I promise. Awesome. And then bring yourself down onto the earth, all the way onto your butt. Hug the knees. Maybe bring the forehead towards the knees as well. Couple more here. And then bring the hands behind the body. Make the spine really tall. Lift the legs up. And then straighten the legs toward the sky. And then drop the right foot. And then the left foot. And then the right. And then the left. Draw the belly in toward the body. And lower yourself now to the forearms behind you. And now come down onto the low back. Belly in towards the spine. Arms strong, up off the earth. If it feels okay anyway. And now take the feet up towards the sky. Flex them. Maybe the palms come face up. Breathe. Bend the knees. Feet flat on the earth. as wide as the mat if possible. Let the knees fall in toward one another. Bring one hand on the belly and one hand under the heart. Let the eyes gently close. Feel the breath. Be exactly in this moment. Feel the beat of your heart. There's a quote that I read recently. I don't remember who wrote it, but it's resonant with what's arising in our practice together. And that is that we all die trying to get it right. And so the things which make now feel inaccessible are the ways in which we think we're not getting it right. The ways in which it seems as though I have been wronged or I have done wrong, and I've done too much or not enough, said too much or not enough. And I invite you to consider in this moment that underlying all of that is the fact that we get to experience the possibility of growth, of change. And we don't have to wait for it. It can happen right now. And so, using your body as an expression of gratitude for the gift of this life, we'll move into a series of back bends, heart openers. There's several options. To begin with, please bring the feet parallel to one another, as close to the sit bones as you can get them. Knees, hips, and ankles are in line. Arms alongside the body. With the inhalation, hips rise, arms come overhead. So that at the top of the breath, the hips are high and the backs of the palms are on the earth. Exhale, reverse that flow. Palms on the earth, hips down. That is option one. You may move back and forth through that. Option two. Lift the hips. Keep the hips raised. Bring the arms alongside the body. Interlace the fingers beneath. Roll onto the shoulder heads. Active legs. Bridge. That is option two. Option three. If you have a block, raise the hips. Bring the block on whatever setting you wish to the sacrum. Let the arms come alongside the body. Let it be a more restorative experience. This is option three. Option four is full wheel. Should you choose to take that, the bottom half of the body is arranged exactly the same way. Hands come alongside the ears, fingers point towards the heels. With the inhalation, push the earth away through the hands and the feet. Reach the heart up and breathe. Breathe for people who can't breathe. Open your heart for the people that you care about that are finding it difficult to open their heart. Maybe you don't know them. Maybe you just know of them. Maybe you breathed for you when you were 4 or 6 or 10 or 12. Come down when you need to, rise up again when it feels right. Rest if your body asks you to rest. There's not a rule that's really valid anywhere that says you must keep going until you absolutely pass out. It's okay to rest. If you wish to take one more back bend,
Now is the time to do that. Maybe it's for the past, maybe it's for the future, maybe it's for you, maybe it's for someone else. But use your body and your breath to offer that prayer. And then find your way back onto the earth. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And imagine that the knees that you're hugging are the arms, the shoulders, the heart of someone for whom you care very deeply. Hug yourself the way you would hug the favorite person external to you if you didn't get to see them for a long, long time. And breathe. Maybe rock from side to side a little bit. And then help yourself up to a seated position. You can get there however feels good to you. Bring the feet wide. And we just move back and forth. Feet nice and wide. One knee in and then the other. Couple more. Soften the gaze. Last one. Bring the soles of the feet together. Find the place that gives you the most sensation today. So maybe it's close, maybe it's far away. Lift the torso, reach with the heart, take a full breath in. Thumbs inside of the feet, open the feet up like a book as you slowly reach the heart forward. When the spine begins to round, stop, take a full deep inhale. Reach the heart forward. Exhale, lower down a little bit more. One more time. Allow the spine to round. Rest, relax the head. Soften the breath. Take a few more breaths here. Things that we hold on to, that we reach for. The holding on and the reaching isn't what makes it happen, or isn't what changes it. What it does is steal the moment that we're in to one degree or another. And so even if we get to the place, it's hard to remember the journey. And the more we keep repeating and calling into the present moment what's already passed, the longer it lingers. It doesn't make it come back. It doesn't make things different. 2 more breaths here, please. And slowly and gently bring yourself to an upright position. Keep the right foot in front. If you have a block or a bolster near you, you can take this in a more restorative fashion by bringing the sole of the right foot to the left leg, thigh, right by the knee, right above it. Make the shin parallel. Bring the bolster or the pillow to the hip. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, slowly roll yourself toward the other side. If you do not have a prop available, that's okay. You can simply bring yourself any degree toward that twisted feeling, shape. Maybe eventually you find that you lower onto the forearms or all the way down onto the earth. Breathe. Beautiful. Stay there for a few more breaths, please. Some of the last little pebbles we'll toss into the pool of inquiry and awareness. So that when I choose to be somewhere other than where I am, the way I move through life, that I'm looking for something. I'm looking for the answer. I'm looking for the release. I'm looking. Are you that? Is this that? And if I'm always looking, then I'm never able to truly see. Take 2 more breaths. Deep, slow, full. And then help yourself up with an inhale. Switch sides. Your time getting there. Again, this time make the right shin parallel to the short edge of the mat. Foot right on, or the left foot on the right thigh, close to the right knee. If you've got a bolster or a pillow, bring it to the hip. And lengthen the torso as you slowly twist. And maybe your hands are reaching over. And so if I'm moving through life looking, then everything I see, I judge. Sometimes that's people, sometimes that's places, sometimes that's things. But regardless of what external thing I'm finding and judging, it is almost always, at least partly, me that I'm judging. And so even if I stumble upon what I'm looking for, I might not see it. I might not appreciate it. I might be so exhausted that I don't have the energy to hold it. so I offer again. Rest. Breathe. Be here. Be now. We are never missing anything. Because the only place it can ever happen is now. We've never been to the past and we've never been to the future. We're only ever now. And that's exactly as it should be. Take a few more breaths here, please. Soft and gentle. And begin to welcome yourself into the space of perfection and imperfection. There is no need to resist. Last 2 breaths. Slowly and gently find your way back up. Bring the feet in front of you. Lengthen the spine. Fold forward. Just gently, waterfall, nothing specific or purposeful. Just a forward fold. A softening. Let the whole back side of the body lengthen and engage. You are not broken. You're not missing parts. You're not in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're not too much, you're not enough. You're not lacking. That's the illusion. And that veil is thin. It's 1 breath wide. Take 1 more breath there, please. As if every cell in your body was breathing effortlessly. So if you were soaking in every nuance of your existence. And then slowly and gently bring yourself onto your back. Stretch your arms and your legs wide. Curl your toes and uncurl them a couple of times. Make fists. And unclench them a couple of times. Open and close the mouth. Wide jaw. Squeeze the eyes shut tight. And then soften the squeezing. Breathe in through the mouth. Tighten any muscles that remain resistant to softening and relaxing. Breathe out through the mouth. Release. Breathe in through the mouth. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Out through the nose. Purposefully. Release. Breathe in through the nose. Tighten. Out through the mouth. Be here now. In through the nose. Feel the entire body fill with breath, with life, Shavasana. Surrender yourself to gravity. Let yourself be held and nurtured. Rest. Allow the breath to deepen. And keep the body, the mind, and the soul connected. That liminal space, the sweetness, the surrender, the effortless presence. Begin to slowly bring life and energy into the periphery, fingers, the toes. Eyes stay closed. The head rocks gently from side to side. Arms reach overhead. Find your way onto the right side of your body. And give yourself permission to savor. Let the transition be sweet. Renew your intention. Identify the energy in which you wish to be reborn. And when you've located that, on every level of your being that you have access to, rise to a seated position with the spine tall and the eyes closed. Allow the palms to come to the heart. Feel the beat of the heart and the breath in the lungs. Balance the breath. In for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. In for 4. Pause. 4. Out. 4. Pause. 4. Stay at that count, or increase all by 1, or 2, or 3, whatever feels comfortable for you. And stay attuned to the body, to the soul. And take this moment to settle into the sacredness of now. Ever present. The only place that truth resides. The birthplace of freedom. Of everything that ever will exist inside of our awareness. May we choose to be present for this life. May we choose to honor. See yourself now. Perhaps for you it is a visual from above and you can see yourself sitting in the room you're in. Maybe it's some other vantage point. And see yourself from the perspective of the God of your own understanding. See yourself from the perspective of you at the end of your life. See yourself from the perspective of your mother, or her mother, or her mother's mother, or the very first mother that ever was, the very last that ever will be. Steep yourself in the sweetness, the sacredness of now. And know that you are here right now on purpose. You are exactly who you are meant to be and where you are meant to be. And all that remains is to receive that gift. May we do so. And so it is. Release the breath practice. Bring hands to heart center. Anjali Mudra. One Om. In alignment with the sound of existence, of the universe, of all of creation. Inhale to begin. The light and the shadows, all that is, all that was, all that ever will be, expressing itself through me, recognizes, honors, and bows with the deepest of gratitude and humility. The same infinity, infinite existence expressing itself through you. We are one. Namaste.
I feel so much better. Thank you.
I love you. Thank you for practicing with me.